Hi, my name is Jordan Schuler, and I'm a student at Western High School, and today I'm going to be talking about America's Party. So I chose America's Party just because on the list of parties that we could do this report on, I saw America's Party, and it was a party that I hadn't ever heard of, I hadn't recognized, so I wanted to learn something new about America's Party. So a little bit of background on America's Party. The chair of the party is currently Tom Hoefling. There have only been two chairmen because it is a fairly new party, started in 2008. Um, there have been no U.S. House, U.S. Senate, or Chair of Governors Association leaders because it is such a new party. The founders have been Alan Keyes and Tom Hoefling. They work together. And this party was preceded by the Constitution Party, and it was an offshoot of the Constitution Party, so it wasn't directly preceded by it. But when Alan Keyes was forming it, he was considering allying with the Constitution Party, but he instead formed the America's Party. And this party is also known as American Independent Party. Their motto that was stated on their website is a quote from George Washington, and it states, "Let us raise a standard to which the wise and the honest can repair. The event is in the hand of God." So they had a couple mission statements listed on their website, and they're all pretty basic. They're not very original because they were taken as direct quotes from the United States Constitution or the Declaration of Independence. So they state, "To secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity," is one. America's Party is committed to restoring government of, by, and for the people, not just in words, but by dedicated, organized, united action. Another is, along with the signers of the Declaration of Independence, we believe in the self-evident truth that all men are created equal, and that our unalienable rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness come from our Creator, and that just government can only exist by the consent of the governed. On their website, they had no affiliates listed, and their colors are purple and azure. So a little bit about their founding history. America's Party was formed in August 2008 in Fenton, Michigan, and it was formed as an offshoot of the Constitution Party by the supporters of Alan Keyes. And so how it started was he declared his candidacy for president, and when he did, he received very little support, and he was pretty easily defeated. And after this, he considered allying with the Constitution Party, but he had personal differences with their chairman, so he created America's Party. And then recently, Tom Hoefling was selected as the party leader in the 2012 presidential election, with J.D. Ellis as his vice president, and then he attempted to run again in 2016. And so for their 20th century history, there hasn't been any, obviously, because it was formed in 2008. For the electoral history, there have only been two runners for president, and Alan Keyes was the first. He ran in 2007. He received no support, but the reason for this was because he announced his candidacy too late, so his name didn't even show up on some of the ballots, and he blamed the media for that. And then Tom Hoefling ran in 2012, and he received 40,624 votes, which was 0.03% of the national popular vote, and then he ran again in 2016, but did not win. So the offices sought have been President of the United States from Alan Keyes in 2007 and Tom Hoefling in 2012 and 2016, so they have not had any recent victories. So a little bit about the party. The party overall is a very conservative party, so some of their ideology and political positions, for economic, they stated that they would like to repeal the 16th and 17th Amendment, which would abolish the income tax. They believe it is destructive of our liberty, our privacy, and our prosperity, and they would like it to be replaced with a simple tax that doesn't infringe economic privacy or liberty. So their social beliefs, they seek to make a federal marriage amendment and refuse all attempts to redefine marriage, so they would like to keep it between one man and one woman, and this would repeal the court case of Obergefell and Hodges in 2015. So they want to do this because they believe that it is unconstitutional to have abortions and to euthanize because does not protect the rights of citizens to life. They believe that life starts at the moment of conception, and they want to protect that life, so they are pro-life. And they seek, overall, for all of their social beliefs, they seek to preserve the rights of all Americans. That's their number one priority. For environmental issues, they had no stated stance on what they believe should be done about the problems or no problems. For their natural defense, they believe in the right of self-preservation and protection. Therefore, they strive to defend the Second Amendment, and they also seek to defend private property rights. For international politics, they oppose any action that would surrender moral, economic, or political liberties of the United States and want restoration of sovereignty wherever it has been lost. So they don't support any action of the government that rewards illegal entry into the United States, and they demand full enforcement of laws when they are violated of entry into the United States. And there is no stated student wing or youth wing. So personally, what I liked about the party is I did agree with most of their stances regarding abortion and marriage, gun rights, and private property rights. They did have a very strong will to defend the Constitution, and I agree with that. They were very supportive of what the founding fathers decided, and they agreed with that very strongly. But something that I didn't like about the party was from their platform, they seem very, very rigid in their beliefs, and they don't seem very susceptible to change, and they seem very closed-minded to new ideas and unwilling to compromise. So they don't seem like they'd be willing to be open to suggestions and change anything. They seem very firm in what they believe and unwilling to change. So something that they could do to better their chances of winning would be more open-minded to new ideas and recognize several problems that could arise with their beliefs, and they need to be willing to work on them for the better if problems do arise. They they also need to recruit more people and be more outspoken about their party, because there was very little information available about their party. They basically stated their platform, and that's it. So my impression of their literature, slogans, ads, any of their campaign advertisements, they didn't seem to have anything original. They used a lot from the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence, or quotes from founding fathers or famous people. And these are good quotes because they're famous, but there's nothing modern, or there's nothing really to grab attention. They used a lot of other people's work. They didn't have any originality, I guess. So overall, I believe with the beliefs and stances that this party has, but I disagree with their methods on reaching people, and I believe they definitely could use more connections and experience if they want to receive more support in the future. Thank you.